Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she say to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see.
Hello, 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 everybody. Hello. Ah, there is nobody still, nobody else in this world. Good. Stress, stress, stress. Oh, ooh, I have another coffee. Oops. Yes, I am. I'm so fucking hungry. Um, Yesterday, I had a very long adventure with classes in Python. Very, very long. And I received also a badge because of my being stubborn. Because I submit 10 iterations in the same exercise. Mm. And it was about classes. So now about classes, I solved 4 exercise out of 7, which is something good, something that made me happy. Everybody should be happy. La, 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 la. Nobody is here today. What a sad day. It's very sad. Mm. Mm-hmm. I'm done waiting till somebody angry will come. Yeah. And listening, and will he or she will listen to me. Because I'm a very egocentric person. Yeah. I'm checking my candle. I hope it will not make explode the kind of glass that contains the candle. It has happened already once or twice. Uh, 49.6%. I'm almost half of that. Not bad. Well, I'm having a look about what is going on in this universe, in this world. And it seems, allegedly, that a lot of people has left their job after or during the pandemic time, deciding to take more care of themselves. Hmm. And it is something strange, something, yes, that I would say, you should work and work and work, otherwise you are not a human being, blah blah blah. I appreciate independence, but it doesn't have to come at any cost, especially my health. But anyhow, yesterday, as I said, I worked very hard about a lot of iteration. At the beginning, the program was this long. At the end, it was this long. The only thing that is, it took me all day long to understand some concept, but it seems that is not enough still. So I'm trying to show you. The explanation will not be perfect, but we are going to try. And today we are talking about matrix. So you have in matrix you have row and you have column. A matrix is just a bunch of numbers that are designed to have column and rows. So losing a lot of air again. Very good. It's not very good, but it's good to know so I can do something against it. And so it was tough because first of all I was trying to work it as working with that and using string, which is a very hard approach, and it takes a lot of energy. Then I discovered you can make a lot of operation inside the structure. And then I use this method inside the construction for for the methods in the class, like the mentor say, because I asked for help. I saw the first iteration was very bad. Was really faking it because I needed help, and I needed help from the mentors. And I found a very good mentor that helped me to think, and it was good afterwards, or at least a little bit better. Today there is really nobody. Sorry, what was the question? Ooh. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, it is yesterday, sorry. I'm alone inside this world. So, okay. That should be at least two person. I'm looking at myself. Okay, and what can I say? Every time is one. It's not possible. Oh, please give me a break. Is that a nightmare or what? Yesterday was a little bit better, and you think, okay, I'm growing. No, actually, no. It's like a learning check. You think you know, but then the Czech language will prove you wrong. Mm. So, okay, here, everywhere. Let's go to see what is this mystery matrix. Is mystery matrix in Python. Okay, it was an exercise about classes, first of all. And as you can see, there were 11 iterations. This was the first iteration bunch, in which I worked with strings, slicing them, and try to solve this problem. But let's go to see what was this problem. Before of everything, we should be very patient and read. Read. There is something to read. So, instruction. Given a string representing a matrix of number, return the rows and the column of the matrix. So, given a string, enable new lines like 9, 8, 7, 5, 3, 2, 6, 6, 7, representing the matrix. So, there are 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, and 3 columns, which are no, I cannot say it. I cannot highlight it, but it's 9, 5, 6, 8, 3, 6, 7, 2, 7. So it's vertical. Would be 7, 2, 7. Your code should be able to spit out a list of rows reading for each left to right. So from here to here. Moving top down, top bottom, across the rows. A list of columns reading each column top to down, so 9, 5, 6, while moving from left to right. The rows for our example are like this, and the columns are, for example, 9, 5, 6. It's the first one. The second one is 8, 3, 6, and the third one is 7, 2, 7. Sorry for saying everything Maybe it's boring, but I would like to be as clear as possible. This is, in this exercise, you are going to create a class. Don't worry, it's not complicated as you think, and then they send you the documentation. As far as I know, I didn't use it so much, but it was nice to see how heredity works in Python. So basically, you receive here, for example, a row, number row. For example, we have the second one. We receive 1, 2, and sorry, it's everything together. 3 and 4. This is what it comes in our matrix. The construction will do this exercise. As first, we eliminate this one, which is like, the meaning is like this. It's like, it's written like this, but we represent it with an backslash n, I guess. So we eliminate, we split the n. So it's like this. The result will be used in here, and we eliminate the space. So what we have left is this one. And we enter to the row, inside the row function, which is a method of a class. And we are here. We are here. For a reason that I don't remember, but I check doing it again, you have to use index minus 1. So if you receive 1, you go like to the 0. What you do for all these rows that you receive here, and you have it here, you add recursively the integer. So you transform into integer. So you have a string and you transform every little j, which are these elements, into an integer. And then, since you have these two lovely brackets, you transform it into a list. So the first thing that you do is going like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure about the commas, but for sure at the second transformation you will have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And okay, now I get it. You keep just the second row, the second part, because you do -1, so you have it like this. Sorry, I repeat it, no problem. So you go like index -1, you have the first part, which is 0, done by 1 and 2, and the second part would be index -1, because in Python we start with 0. So this one is the part 0, this one is the part 1. It would be transformed into integer, and then it is transformed into 3, 4, like a list. And we have done already row that it works, and integer, the construction that works. Now we came to the most complicated part, which are columns. But don't be fooled by all of this stuff that I've written. Probably in the next iteration it will be easier. But if you have a look at those two parts, this one, I hope I can underline also this one, what you notice is that they are pretty similar, which means I use the concept of rows because I have already created rows. So we have this one, and this one as rows, and they are defined. I can pick whatever roads I like, which is cool. Now I can use this concept to say I want from the first roads the second column, which I can underline like this, and you imagine to have underlined the 8, the 3, and the 6. But what can help us is the concept of matrix. And what we can do, which is very interesting, is using this concept about the roads. Okay, I bring the roads. And then what I need something that identify the second columns, because we fix it, we have the second columns. It was my example. Sorry, I can think one thing at the time. I am like man. So this index would be E, but I have to see everything from 0 to 3, and that's the second part, which can kind of put in the same brackets, because this brackets, as you see, ends here in the second line, and I have to see for every E. So you go from 1 to 3, and you said I need it for every, you go for the roads, and then you go for the sorry, you go from the roads, and then you go from the columns, and you should arrive to your results. It's not still perfectly explained. I understand it. Coming back. Today there is nobody, absolutely nobody. Nobody. Still one person. Can people even hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes. Can you hear me? Personal thing going on in here. There is nobody. Anyhow, let's try it again to explain it. Here we are. You go in the roads. 1, 2, 3. You need to identify an index, which can be 1, 2, and 3. So you put it here, and it should be available for every E that I want, because this index is given by me. I give the index, and actually I give the rows here. Row 1, 2, 3. It identifies, the rows. And then identify the column name. Okay, that's clear. So I go like for every rows in here with E, and I go for index -1, which is what I want for the column. It was the opposite than what I said. Sorry. I have seen and understand it yesterday evening at 2 o'clock, and I still have, I received also something, a suggestion, which is written in Italian here. I show you bigger. To use the rows function instead of using this complicated. The trouble is, okay, I can use this index here, which is given for the columns, and the little trouble is, how can I use it, this index, for the rows? But the mentor said, I have some suggestions still for you. So I'm waiting, waiting. Two people, what has happened? What has happened? Today there is nobody. But if you can hear me, if you can somehow receive information from me, please feel free to write me. So those, that was the challenge about today, and it was a very long road, because I started thinking, okay, I can consider it for every index that is given to me and slice it. And then I made a lot of uh, condition, and this one was completely false because also it should be more precise and stuff like that. So this was the first iteration. Second iteration, it was just a little correction of it, I guess. Yes, I put it elif here, and I was not able to consider it everything more than a string. Third iteration, again little correction. There is nothing so big. It's even the same. Okay. Um, with this iteration, I start. It's the same. Just remove a space. Okay, with this iteration, I was starting to put some 4 instead of consider everything like a string. And since those operations are done for everything, I put it as first. But it was still a mess for columns, which is done like last iteration because it was very difficult. Third iteration, sixth iteration, it was done everything here. So I create a matrix. Um, I I split everything, sorry, from the string. I create a matrix which was void. I went rows for rows. I split the blank space. I put everything inside values, which is a list. Everything that was in these string values, I put it inside a list. Okay, and then I append a list, and I create a list of a list, which is a matrix, and I return for everything index -1. The problem was again these complicated columns. It was okay done, but the columns were still a mess. Then I thought maybe I can put everything in a shorter version, but it's very large, and still I was consider it as it was a string. But those operations can be done before, which was something that I could. They said you can put it inside the constructor, which it was something very complicated. I came back to the previous iteration because I saved it wrongly, and this is what I decide to do, to revisit my solution again and again. I don't know, I think I was very tired, and I became a little bit paranoid, so I put all the solutions. I saved twice all the solution, and yeah, I'm still thinking and waiting if this guy is going to save me something. But other than that, that's done. So about classes, I have high scores for this fantastic afternoon, with which will last very, very long. And the good news is that yeah, there is somebody that has come, which is the good news of today. Yesterday it was full of people. I was like, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, people. I'm happy. And but if you want to have some more Python lesson with a true teacher who is much more intelligent, prepared than me, go to the channel Mammoth Beach and subscribe. But so far, stay here, stay here. Don't run away. Don't run away forever. So, as I said, coming back, coming back. Here I am. Manage a game player high score list. Your task is to build a high score component of a classic Frogger game, which I don't know what is that. One of the highest selling and most addictive games of all the time, see? And a classic of arcade era. Okay. I don't live on this planet. Your task is to write methods that return the highest score from the list. The last added score and 3 highest score. Okay. In this exercise, you are going to use and manipulate lists. Python lists are very versatile, and you'll find yourself using them again and again in problems both simple and complex. Data structures. Python 3 documentation tutorial. Append, extend, insert, remove, pop, clear, index. Return zero base index in a list of the first item. Those are value are equal to x. Rise value errors if there is no such of them. So they throw also an exception. Okay, you want to search the zero base index in the list of the first item whose value is equal to x. Sort list versus copy list. I need index banana. Okay, 4. Okay, the search a list. 0, 1, 2, 3. Find bananas are at position 4. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's say 6 because it's position 6. Ooh, haha, lambda, my favorite, my favorite lambda. Compressions, list compressions. Okay, the square, okay, x and range square append. Okay. Note it creates or overwrite a variable x can still exist after a loop completes. We can calculate the least squares without any side effect using map. Okay, you calculate in range from 0 to 9 because 10 is excluded. So you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you go like 0, 1, 4, 9, 16, okay, and so on. And then you map it and you come back with a map. You come back with what is true, I guess. Which is more concerned and readable. So you can write. I'm going to copy it, this one in my secret document, private document. Just people. Sometimes I have satisfactions, but not all the time. So, let's go back, let's go back. Oh, no, 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 please, no. Wow, 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 wow. Come on! Okay. This is not interesting. This is not interesting. Where I was, here. No, here. No. I was here. So, was here, and then list and tuples in Python. Okay, here is all you learn in your tutorial. You cover the important characteristic of list and tuples. You learn how to define them and how to manipulate them. When you are finished, you would have a good feel for when and how to use these object types in Python program. List are order. Lists can contain arbitrary objects. Okay. List elements can be accessed by index, Lists can be nest to arbitrary depth. Lists are mutable, lists are dynamic. Each of these features is examined in more detail below. So, oh yeah. So the same elements in a different one are not the same. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. So list element can be accessed by index. Ah, okay. Okay, this. Okay, you go like this from the beginning to the end, or from the beginning to the end. Wow. Or from -1 to -6. Yeah, I know some stuff like that. So you slice it. You can slice it for 2 to 5. So 0, 1, 2. You go from back 3, 4, 5. Oh shit. For 2 bats. 2, 3. Ah, 4, of course. 4 because the last one is never done. Okay. And the opposite is very complicated. Oh god. Ok, è entrato ora. Oh, you came here. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Yesterday it was a nightmare, so today I was checking before starting. And I was like, oh my god, it doesn't work. um, I don't know what has happened. Then there was a noise, an unbelievable noise in here. So, like an horse, having an horse there. It's unbelievable. So please stay here with all your device, people, if you like me, listening to me from all your device, mobile phone, computer, laptop, even the radio if you have it, from everywhere. Alessandra should be everywhere. Because I need money, money is what I need. So, and yeah, people are starting to look at me from even from Russia. I have 5 people from Russia. Please, people from United States, come here. I will be very happy to speak with you about Python. I'm online. I'm online and I'm alive. Oh god. My computer is behaving strangely. Okay. It's very weird. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Because it seems that is maximum volume. Na 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 na. Okay. Let me check something. Is it better now? Sento ma basso. Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I hope it's better. I try to raise a little. I try to raise the volume a little bit. So. Wow. It's very strange because I added much more now, and it should be okay. Should be okay now, I guess. It's the maximum. Okay, a little bit more. That's really like I'm screaming. So more I cannot do. And also my voice is shitty. I have no volume. So let's see if you can hear maybe this one, my favorite. Ah, they don't work. Ay, ay, ay. They don't work for unknown reason. At least I cannot hear it. Na, na, na. That's crazy. Every time there is something that is not working, it's fantastic. Shit. I'm going to buy a microphone. I had a microphone, but then people started to say, I cannot hear you. There is like 4 years old. Ooh. I opened a documentation, it's just in German. Nel senso sento molto più alto il volume, buono. See, people that are happy that you cannot hear it? Sorry, it's not for you, you know. You know who is dedicated to somebody who went here and he was so polite. The volume is shitty today, like your face. And then it brought so much unluck. It was every time I went here, as I used to live almost like Fantozzi, which is an Italian employee with a lot of bad luck. So much bad luck that they made a video about it. What they don't know about Paolo Villaggio is that he started his career being an employee who was very unlucky. So people start to have fun of him, but he uses on unluck to build up his career, which is the kind of dream that I have because. And if I have if I look nervous, really it's because things don't work since I don't know 1929. Here people are completely idiots. We have the bell. There are, as you know, a lot of rings all together, and they ring every time what is upper. Why don't you look even down? Whatever is upper. We live at the fourth floor, so we have our ring very above the other, and they go every time like this. 4 o'clock in the morning, they go like this. My God, put your in your ass. And then the rings here in Germany are very discreet. So, okay. The funny thing is that so alert they don't work, which is great. Sounds alert, they don't work. Okay. For unknown reasons. It's time to change color to scrubby. Scrubby, scrubby, scrubby. What's your favorite color? I don't remember how to change color to this scrubby. I'm even afraid to change it because every time there was a problem. No, I don't like red. I don't like it red. I want it blue. I want it beige. Mm-hmm. I have some faint filters properties. Coming back, no, is not what I want. Do-do-do-do. Six people, what has happened here? You are back, people. Yeah, sorry, I was distracted. Thinking what to do with Scrubby. Today, for whoever was not here so far, I dealt with classes, I dealt with transforming string into list and then a list of lists, which are metrics. And that was the exercise for today. Made a lot of iteration, and yeah, maybe it can be, I can iterate it again. For tomorrow, I was planning to do the ice core game, which is unknown to me because, yeah, I pretty much don't like any games since I'm difficult, complicated human being with a lot of contradictions. I'm not perfect at anything. So everybody went away from 6 people to 0 in 1 second. Yes, and it was even not recorded, I guess. Anyhow, about, yes, tomorrow, or today afternoon, I will deal with this crazy exercise. Manage the gameplay I score list. Source tribute to the 80s arcade games Flogger. I'm going to check what is this game. It's a 1981 arcade action game developed by Konami and manufactured by Sega. Okay. In North America it was released by Sega Gremlin. The object of the game is direct a series of frogs to their home by crossing a busy road and a Hartzus River. Frogger was positively received as one of the greatest video games ever made. Okay, what I have missed. And followed by several clones and sequels. By 2005, 20 million copies of its various home video games incarnations had been sold worldwide. So, I'm the only one who didn't know. Okay, I'm stupid. Sorry. Its popular culture included television and music. Gameplay. The objective of the game is to guide the frog to each of the empty holes at the top of the screen. Okay, probably they are here. Okay, here above. The game starts with 3, 5 or 7 frogs depending on the machine settings. So probably they are in a list that is 3, 5 or 7. Losing all the frog is game over. The players use 4-direction joystick to hop the frog once. Froggers is either single player or 2 players alternators. Okay. The frog starts at the bottom of the screen that contains an horizontal road occupied by speeding cars. Okay, there are time to go. Time 60. Trucks and bulldogs. The player must guide the frog between opposing lanes of traffic to avoid becoming roadkill and losing a life. After the road, a median strip separates the two major parts of the screen. Okay. And there are again roads. The upper part consists of a river with longs, alligator, and turtles, all moving horizontally across the screen. By jumping on swift moving longs and on the backs of turtle and alligators, the player can guide the frogs safely. The player must avoid snakes, otters, and open mouths of alligators. As brightly colored female frog is sometimes on a log and may be carried for bonus point. Okay, they are funny. The top of the screen contains five frogs' homes. They sometimes contain bonus insect or deadly alligator. Okay, that's sometimes you have no hope. The opening tune is the first verse of Japanese children's song called Ino no something, the dog policeman. Other Japanese tunes include the theme to the anime series OK and Rascal the Raccoon. Ah, that I know. The American release has the same opening song plus Yankee Doodle. Okay, so scoring every forward step score 10 points. Every frog arriving safely home score 50 points. 10 points are also awarded for each use half second of time. Okay, guiding a lady frog home or eating a fly scores 200 points each. Ooh, okay. Now I know a little bit more about this game. So I have to guide during all this afternoon I will have to guide a frog. You study all your life and now you have to guide a frog. Blah 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 blah. I can already hear somebody say to the app. Yes, you destroy your life, you waste your life studying this and that, and then you guide a frog or you drove the Scrubby. Ah, we made the Scrubby. We made, not you made. Also he said. Ah, this guy is funny. Yes, and what? So what? Yes, so what? I don't give you any put. No, I don't answer. I hope nobody answer and you can froze there. You can freeze there. Sorry. So this afternoon would be interesting. So here there are strange example about house listing. It's everything in German for this training list by Python. So now I have 9 batches, which is a record. New. Functional February. Complete and publish 5 exercises in a functional language in February. 1st February 2023. Just 0.3% of all users. Die unendliche Geschichte. Never ending story. Submitted 10 iterations to the same exercise. Earn on 6th April 2023. Analytic April. Complete publish 5 exercises in analytic language in April. 0.05 of all exercise user. Growing mindset. Iterate a solution while working with a mentor. That's 1.8% of all the users. Okay, conceptual. Complete all learning exercise in a track. That's 1,48% of all the exorcism users. Member is just 100% Rocky. Submitting exercise 53,36% of all the users. Whatever 7,28% of all the exorcism users. So wow. And what about me? Me. I will have a lot to do. Me. Today I'm going to find out if I can reach 50%. I deserve another batch. I deserve another batch. Yeah, yes. So yesterday there was much more people. Shit. And the candle is burning everything around her. Very good. Good candle, good girl. So we will deal with the frog today. Frog time. Frog time. Wow. I have no idea what to do. So I receive scores. Scores are inside of a list, and I have to give the same list back. What the fuck is wrong with you? I score. I have to give back. Highest selling the most addictive game. Okay. Your task is to write methods that return. Okay. Your task is to write methods that return the highest score from the list, so the maximum, and the last added score, and the last added. Okay, the highest, the last added score, and the three highest score. Hoo. In whatever, expecting 30. Okay. How many are there? Just to check how many. 12 tests. So score, list of score. Latest score, personal best, personal top 3 from the list of score. So there should be different methods, I guess. Latest, okay. Personal best. List of scores. Top hires to the lowest. Personal top when there is a tie. Personal top when there are less than 3. Personal top when there is only one. And stuff like this. Wait a second. Not a score, personal top score. Okay. So what I meant is that there are a lot of things to check, a list of scores, so you give back the list as it is. So if I save in self scores what I receive, let's see. Okay, already one pass. List of scores. Okay, I can give it back. So probably I can do everything in the construction. Oh no, it's just scores. Latest is the middle inside the string. Okay. So it would be uninteresting after. But 1 out of 12 already worked. I feel satisfied. I feel happy, happy, happy. So, okay. Yeah, I have to develop a method inside the latest score. So the last element inside. I'm thinking what to do. Because you can give back, maybe you can return, but it's inside a method latest. Okay, def latest that receives self, and you go like return score -1. Score is not defined. In fact, scores, and then I have to say self scores. Self scores. Please, 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 be nice. I knew. Latest. Okay, it gives back. It gives back everything, but not this one. Okay, maybe like this. Because I give back everything except the last one. Okay. Second is passed, latest score is passed. 2 out of 12 is already something. Everybody should be happy. La 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 la. Everybody should be happy. I can be happy. No, 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 no. Everybody should be happy. La 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 la. Da na 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 should be happy. La 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 la. And the world should be happy. La 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 la. Da na 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 should be happy. La 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 la. And the world should be happy. La 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 la. So now there is this method called best. Another method called best. No, 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 no. So you have this self score, which is a string, which is a list, and maybe there is something like max of a string. I'm not sure, but it's worth a try. No, personal as no attribute, personal best. Ah, personal best. Personal. 5. Ooh-hoo, ooh-hoo, ooh-hoo. Personal top 3 aspected, but it's another method. So, which means we have done this one, this one, this one. And then it comes the complicated stuff. Okay. But it's another method, personal top 3, because we have done highest score of a list, the latest added, okay, and the highest of a list. So we have done this one. Should be 3 methods at the end of the day. Should be, okay, this one, latest score, personal best, okay, personal 3 for, okay, to bias to the lowest. Ah, there are a little bit more than 3 methods. Those one, I save it somewhere over the rainbow. The that exercise is called I score. I score. Okay. Title. I need to write it smaller. I score, and it is about class. Be happy, la 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 la. And the world should be happy, la 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 la. And everybody should be happy because it works. And we have already 2 meters done, la 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 la. No, 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 be happy, la 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 la. Everybody should be happy and la 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 la. Happy, 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 happy days, oh happy days, oh happy days. Learning, 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 learning something. So this one is done, 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 done. Personal trip top 3. So the 3 best. Oi, 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 oi. What can I do with you? Self. It's a need also self. Should be the first 3 best. So they should end up into a list which I can start to be void. 3 best. So maybe for item in I can maybe create it in item in self score. Mm, enumerate self score. Mm-mm. Or what can I do is not doing this one. I can sort the list and take the first 3. I can sort the list. So self score sort and 3 best is equal 4, right? For E in range length. Mail Twitch founder. What a pleasure. Are you my founder? Are you already my founder? Oh, wait a second. I was concentrating. What has happened? Because maybe okay, you're a founder because you subscribed. Thank you for doing that. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I didn't realize you. Okay. You raid me even. Thank you for it. I'm completely unaware 2 minutes ago. Sorry, people, for ignoring you. I had to eliminate all the sound alert because I had haters. So now when people write to me, I cannot see them. So it's a pleasure to have all of you here. For everybody who doesn't know me now, I have to kick away kick away everything that has nothing to do with that. And for everybody that doesn't know me, my name is Alessandra. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for this fantastic raid. Thank you for subscribing. You became a founder because I had a lot of trouble here in Twitch. I changed everything. I started really again from scratches because let's say that I have a lot of bad adventures here, which is why I'm speaking English, because my haters do not speak good English, and that was a way to avoid them. But I was threatened. They say that they want basically to come to my house and beat me up. They wanted to rape me, although I'm quite old woman. So I had imagined everything in my life not to be around my 40, let's say early 40, but not so early because I'm going to turn 43 very soon. So yeah, yeah, I had an adventure life. So yeah, and generally I try to solve one exercise per day with Python. Today it's a lucky day, so I was solving a little bit of of the second exercise, which I'm going to finish this afternoon, and already 5 tests out of 12 at work. So I was like, yes, finally I can see the light inside this dangerous tunnel. And yeah, I think that I will not able to do everything possible. But if I am in trouble, I think that from the end of next month, which is May, I will start a Python course paid by the German Agentur for Arbeit, which help me other haters to hate me more because you are unemployed, you use the money from the states. Yes, the money are for people who need, and I went there to the German agency and I spoke to them. I didn't say, you have to give me money or I burn your house. I don't go like that with people. I try to be kind, reasonable, and they understood that I study in the previous firm Clojure, which is an unknown functional programming language, and C Sharp. So I'm kind of very confused, and now I'm trying to learn Python. Why? Because Python is very used and use recursion, which is very used in Clojure, and he has also a OOP part, which is object oriented. So I'm studying every fucking day of the week. I don't stream on Saturday and Sunday generally. It depends, or if I stream about me studying. Um, because generally during the weekends I make iteration, I try exercises that are very hard and it takes time, but on Monday I try to keep up with whatever I did during the weekend and try to explain, because only if you have learned something very good you can explain and explain it with simple words. This is not my theory, this is what probably Einstein said, but they say that Einstein said, so I'm not sure. But whoever told that he has said it true. Uh, Kashan08, yeah, subscribe to your channel, yes. And generally speaking, I'm very happy, very open-minded, I hope so, person, and I would like to see in the future much more women in the business. And when I see a woman that is here online and that she's a good programmer and she's a hero of me, because I came from a very different background. I was a mechanical engineering. Nobody has ever trusted me, but they should, because these three things actually, are done by me. The first one is Krabby, the red monster. The second one is the water. I put them together because, yes, it seems that Krabby is taking care of his own body, is having a shower. And the second one is my name written into Italian, which is something that seems stupid, but a lot of people write my name in a very weird way. So, for example, in Germany, they tend to write with 2L, Alessandra. In English, they try to write it with X, but it's written with double S. Sorry. Uh, and yeah, uh, also I have written in Italian a book called Crystal Stairs. It's a fantasy horror book done by me. That's my name. My surname is pretty funny. I have the same surname of a football world champion, Fabio Grosso, but we are not relatives. So he's also very rich guy, and I guess something like this taller than me. But this book is available in Italian, English, French, Spanish, Brazilian, Russian, Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, as I say, Slovak, and yeah. The paperback version is only in Italian, but you can find the EPUB copy in all of the language. Also, you can listen to it into English, Italian, Spanish, and Brazilian Portuguese. It's a collection of my nightmares, put all of them together to make some order in my mind. They said that I'm mad, it can be, but I want to raise money out of my madness. So I'm mad, but there is a logic out of it, which is making money, like always. Money is what I need. I need money. Money is all of what I need. So, I was thinking about doing this exercise. So you see, 5 methods work. And we still have score after personal best. Sort. I sorted it and I can maybe save it somewhere. I'm not sure that is this way to do it. Sorted list. And okay, English sorted list, and then oh god, wait a second, I cannot make it immediately. I sorted, I go for all the lengths, and in this way you have one. If E is like 3, you break and you add your return your 3 best, and then here I have still to insert something into this one. 3 best append, and then is sorted list I will never work. Let's face it. Okay, and then it doesn't match any outer education level. Deaf personal. Okay, it's already wrong from here. That's the great part of having very bad eyes. As no score. Score. Sub-score sort. In fact, it's scores. Second problem. No type has no length. Sort list has no length. Shit. It's not sort like this. That's the problem. Let's see what is that. Yeah, yeah. Maybe if somebody is helping me, I cannot see you because I'm very, very slow. Okay, nobody has written anything so far. So I ask my personal assistant. I have read they forbid the artificial intelligence in Italy. Okay. For reason that I don't understand. Sort. Should be a list. What they say is nothing. Is nothing. No, 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 no. Has not land. Sorted list has not land. Eh? What? Sorted list. Actually, the length is all the time the same, so for me I can put the other one. Just trying. So I don't show you because if it doesn't work you don't. Okay, it's the same. What is wrong with you? 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 But you can write. Okay. Maybe. If I write it like this directly. No type has no lengths. Self scores. Is nothing sort. Is nothing. Nothing. No. I have to think about sorted. Let's see. Okay. Oh, with flambe. Shit. It seems to be. It seems to be easy. Yes, sure. Oh, every time there is something that works, there is something I did. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you make maybe come true, maybe. Probably will come be true somewhere over the rainbow. Okay. Probably I have to use sorted. Because this sort doesn't give back anything at the end. Or you have to use the same name. I'm coming to see what you have written. Sorry, I'm late, but I'm stupid. Because I'm stupid, I'm learning still. Do you know what are... Do you know that we cannot see the good morning? Yes, I know that, but I'm trying to think. So now I guess you can see the code and you can see it even in better details. So probably what I'm doing wrong is this thing. It's not defined. Yes. The thing is here. Okay, right now there is something that works better. 6 works and 6 don't. First element is 0. Okay. Ooh. That's the... Okay, I score. So it works just the first one. The 3 higher score. Top 3. I'm just thinking what test is working. This is personal top 3. Personal top 3. Top highest to the lowest. Okay. But this is another method. This is another method. This is another method. Shit. Wait a second. Test I score personal. Personal top 3, sorry. Personal top 3, okay. So it means probably this one, which is the test number 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 works, I hope. Otherwise I can't. No. Personal top when there is only one. Person after best. Okay, that's the first that doesn't work. Good. Poo. From 0 to 3. Oh, sure. I sorted it. Haha, probably sorted and I should reverse them. Let me check how to reverse. Not here, but here. Is it possible to sort reverse? Reverse false. Like this. Sort and reverse. Yeah, which... or I go from reverse forces. Reverse, okay, true. Make reverse true and should work, hopefully. Yes, it works. It works, it works, it works. 8 out of 12. And the rest of the 12 will take all the afternoon, and I will present tomorrow to you. But, I want to save it somewhere over the rainbow. Skies are blue, and the dreams that you make come true. Somewhere I'm very happy, and I'm fine. So 8 out of 12 works already. So maybe I have some good ideas, and tomorrow afternoon I'm going to solve it. What is not working so far is that they should tide. If an exercise, if a score tide, you should put it. When there is a tide, also at the beginning or at the end or at the middle. And let us score after personal top score. I scored latest. Probably I have to work on this one. Top score. Top score. I score expected. What is problem? Scores after top scores, which is the same problem actually. And I'll give 20. Latest score after personal top score is the 70. 20. I don't get it. But 30, 50, 27 is completely different. So probably I can do something about these two, which at least I get what is the problem. Not sure how to solve it, but okay. So would be an exception here or something, an else here. But the other problem, score after personal top score. Should something in here gives it 30. Last added score entry added. Last added score, but it meant to be after the top score. So wait a second. Personal best. Okay. Personal top 3, personal top 3, personal top 3, personal top 3. Latest. Scores after top score. And they go like scores. Your scores is better. Let's score after personal. Okay. Now I need 7 hours to solve it, but I can do it. Come the complicating stuff. And I can read to somebody since there is nobody, everybody's eating happily and smoothly. Tomorrow I hope I can give you the solution. It seems not to be bad so far, or I have already destroyed everything with me being a little bit naive. So what can I do? What can I do? Python, come here, Python. Come here to us. Make me. So, maybe I can have fun this afternoon. In the meantime, I'll say you bye bye. Please don't leave me all alone without me, just me. Okay, just few people. They will not be happy these people who receive the rates. Bye bye. Have fun.